Before we begin the regular portion of this broadcast, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge and honor the memory of Mr. Michael Strubel, who was the Defiance City School Superintendent from 2006 to 2019.
Mr. Strubel passed away on February 13th at the age of 70 due to a hard battle with leukemia. He was the driving force in the completion of two major building projects, the Defiance Elementary School and this Defiance High School, as well as numerous other district facility upgrades. As a Defiance High School graduate himself, he took great pride in helping make Defiance City Schools a school district for everyone in the community to take pride in. It was one of the greatest joys of his life. We would like to thank him and wish his family comfort in this difficult time.
From the Bulldog One Studios in Defiance High School, the Defiance News Network, featuring Liv Adams, Ethan Engel, Mark Jordan, and Summer LaRoe. This is DNN.
Howdy ho, Defiance, I'm Ethan Engel.
And I'm Liv Adams, and I like hitting Ethan with ice balls, and this is DNN. Although it is March, winter weather has still been apparent. Throughout all of February, we have experienced snow that we have never seen before, leading to the cancellation of a few school days and 2-hour delays. We here at DNN weren't focused on snow angels or hot cocoa, but rather, how do we cancel school?
So here's Summer LaRoe with her snow school interview with our very own Mr. Morton.
Good morning, Mr. Morton.
How are you, Summer? Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, welcome to the studio. So can you talk us through the process and whether you have to decide to cancel or give us the 2-hour delay on bad weather days?
Yeah, sure. It's actually a rather simple process. The hardest part is that in Defiance County, the sheriff's office, the deputies are out checking the roads, the third shift deputies, and they report back to dispatch between 4:30 and 5 a.m., and the sheriff's department typically calls my house at 4:45 a.m. to 5 a.m. and says there's some bad roads or there's some weather impacting travel. You probably should go out and check your roads in your district. At that point in time, I usually kind of moan and groan and then get up, make a cup of coffee, and I'm usually out on the road by 5 after 5, 10 after 5. We use 3 people to check the roads. Our transportation supervisor, he actually lives out of the district, so he checks the roads on the southeast side of the district as he's driving in. Our director of operations, John Mays, and I both live on the southwest side of the school district. So we take and divide up and divide the district up into thirds, and we travel the entire district. We do the perimeter and then internally. And we literally go out and physically drive the roads and check them ourselves. And then I also talk to all of the other county superintendents every morning that we have weather. And because we butt up against Ayersville School District, Tenora School District, and believe it or not, the Fairview or Central Local School District surrounds us. And then to the south, we have Paulding and Putnam County schools as well. So there's a big group text, and we all kind of share what we're seeing and where we are in the location so that, if I'm not able to get to the far north end of the district, I have an idea from another superintendent in the area.
Wow. Okay, what factors play a role in going from a 2-hour delay to a cancellation?
That typically when we offer a 2-hour delay or delay the district for 2 hours, there's one simple thing in mind. We believe that daylight will improve the ability for people to travel. That's really the number one factor. Sometimes the 2-hour delay is we think that we might get warmer weather to help with maybe some ice and some salt melting. But oftentimes we just look at the process from, is the snow going to stop in those 2 hours? Is it going to warm up? Is the daylight going to improve the conditions? And if I think that those factors play into a role, I'll say that we're going to have a 2-hour delay.
Wow. What is your thought process and like who do you think about when you're deciding to cancel school or just give us a 2-hour delay?
Well, the first thing that I think about is what's the safest thing for everybody involved. That is the number one thing I think about. It's not about do I think I can make it in or do I think the teachers can make it in. I really think about safety, just in general safety. What we forget about when we get into high school is we forget that we have 3, 4, and 5-year-old students that get on our school buses from our preschool and kindergarten and our first grade all the way up to 18 and 19-year-olds in high school. I have a lot more faith in the 18 and 19-year-olds because they're a little more experienced in life. But really, I look at it from a safety perspective. Is it safe for the bus to travel on the road? Is it safe for a student driver to get in their car and drive to school? And is it safe for a parent to bring their child to school?
Okay, so I know we all want to know this. So what do you do on snow days?
Like when school is canceled?
Yes.
I go to work.
All right, Mr. Morton, thank you for coming into the studio today.
Absolutely. Anytime in summer, I promised you could come out with me at 5 o'clock in the morning one day, and maybe the next time we get a little snow or a little fog, I'll ring your house and have your mom answer the phone and get you out of bed, and you can go drive around with us.
All right.
All right.
Back to you, Liv.
Thanks, Summer.
We now introduce Jackson Hamburger, field reporter, who has an exclusive investigative report about snacks.
It's Hansburger, Ethan, and thank you. Students and teachers alike have looked forward to using the snack vending machine to get all their snacking needs. This vending machine behind me has had delicious morsels for years, but all of a sudden, the snacks in the machine just disappeared during the start of this year. To find out what happened, I decided to do some investigative work to try and solve this mystery. Let's go. DNN investigations. Did DECA take all the snacks away?
No, they did not.
Then where did all the snacks go? Who took them away?
The government.
Why did the government take all the snacks away? DNN investigations. Do you think that the government took all the snacks away from the vending machines?
Well, I would certainly think there is some conspiracy, noting that there are no snacks in the snack machine. But I would probably look internally versus the government. Maybe that DECA program and Mr. Klein, but my number one suspect would be that Mr. Durger took them all out.
What do you need, honey?
Not now. DNN investigations. I heard from advanced intel that you're hoarding all the snacks. Is this true?
Sir, can you identify yourself?
I'm Jackson Hansburger.
Hi, Jackson, and you're with whom?
DNN.
You're with DNN, and what? You've caught me off guard, so I apologize. The allegation is what?
You've been hoarding all the snacks. Is this true?
No, I'm housing them, not hoarding them. I'm holding them for Mrs. Rubio and Mrs. Schultz, but I have nothing to do with it other than I just supplying the office space.
Are you sure?
Very confident.
Where are these snacks?
Am I at liberty to tell you?
Do you mind if I search all your drawers?
Go for it.
As you can see, Mr. Jurga has been hoarding all the snacks.
Those are not my snacks, just for the record. Those are not mine.
Mr. Klein, DNN investigations. Is it true that that DECA has been hoarding all the snacks and sabotaging the snack vending machines so DECA can have an increased profit?
Yeah, if we put them out of business. Yeah, if we put them out of business.
Why would you do this?
Machines aren't real people. Do you understand that? You're part of society today. That machines are taking over the world. We're real people, and that's what's important. You need to get back to humanity.
But I need it to be convenient. Like DECA's
Convenient.
The DECA store's not open in the morning.
We're friendly.
But I can't get my snacks in the morning, can I?
I need snacks in the morning.
Why?
I'm still thinking about your health. The
I
machine doesn't care who you are.
yeah, it does. It says have a great day. It says
American citizens. We care about Defiant students.
DNN investigations. Is it true that DECA has been sabotaging all of the snack vending machines for their own personal gain to increase sales and profits on their own snacks?
I mean, no. We don't have anything to do with that, and I think it's ridiculous that you would assume something so disgusting and terrible.
Are you lying to me?
Kendall.
What do you have to say?
If we happen to be stealing them, we can't disclose that information, so.
Well, now we know that DECA's been taking all the snacks from this vending machine and selling it for their own profit. And Mr. Jurger has also been hoarding snacks for himself. Thanks for watching, and back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Jackson.
I knew it! Those snakes!
We now let Freddie Bramble take it away with the cafeteria menu.
This is Freddie Bramble, and let's eat. On Monday, we're gonna have chicken patty and broccoli and cheese, which cheese is pretty cool, you know. Tuesday, we're gonna have omelet or French toast with some sausage and hash browns. Pretty healthy. Wednesday, we're gonna have pizza and some spinach salad, which, not bad, Thursday, we got turkey and noodles and mashed potatoes, high quality stuff. And Friday, we got barbecue ribs and some oven-baked potatoes. The following week on Monday, we're gonna have some hamburger and tomato and tater tots, which is high quality food right there. Tuesday, we're gonna have some beef taco salad with some beans, the usual. Wednesday, we got some barbecue pork, top tier stuff, with some steamed broccoli and apples. Thursday, we're gonna have baked chicken and cucumber with some dip, delicious, nutritious, And I just want to say, I'm sorry about last time, not having an episode at sea, I was just vibing a little bit too hard when I became king, but, I'm back, don't worry about it. This has been Freddie Bramble.
What's up, Defiance? My name is Mark Jordan. Let's get right to the Rapid Sports Recap. Driving down the lane with the Big Bulldog Ballers, the girls' basketball season ended with a loss to the Light End Sectionals. Their regular season record was 4-18. The boys ended their 14-8 regular season with a comeback win against LCC. In tournament actions, the Bulldogs were sectional champs, besting Van Wert last weekend. However, their season ended on Wednesday night with a district semifinal loss to Shawnee. Hold your heads high, fellas. You had a great year. Now rolling over the lanes, the boys and girls bowling team season ended with the boys record at 12-4, placing 5th in sectionals, and the girls were 7-10, placing 10th in sectionals. Body slam! Our Bulldog wrestlers recently competed at the Division II sectional tournament last weekend. 2 of the wrestlers moved on and qualified for the weekend's district meet. Good luck to Dom Tracy and Trevin Rittenhouse. Carmela Castaneda competed in the state girls wrestling tournament on February 20th. Josh Thompson caught up with her after the tournament to ask her about her experience. Josh?
All right, now we're here with Carmela Castaneda. Carmela, how's it feel to place second?
It feels good. I mean, I did it last year, but it's okay. It's okay. It feels good.
All right, then my other question is, how does it feel to beat up boys?
I'll show you.
Thanks, Josh, and congrats, Carmela. Splish Splash, the boys swim team placed 4th in sectionals while the girls placed 6th. Congratulations to Addie Fleischman and Lily Lacey for competing and placing 10th and 16th, respectively, at the state diving tournament. Defiance High School has had a long tradition of producing great athletes. This year has been no different. Addie Fleischman recently competed in the state diving tournament for her 4th year in a row. Alex Francis sat down to talk to Addie about her diving career and about all the records she's broken, including her own twice.
Thanks, Mark. We're here in the studio with Addie Fleischman. Addie recently competed in the state diving tournament. Addie, how long have you been in diving?
I started diving my freshman year, so I started 4 years ago.
How did you get into diving?
My sister Ellie has been diving 2 years longer than me, so that's how I became introduced to diving, and that's like when I started.
How many years now have you been to state?
I've been all 4 years.
How did you feel the state tournament went for you this year?
State this year, overall, it was pretty good, but I was a little bit disappointed in myself just because I know I can dive better than what I did that day. But overall, it was a good experience.
How did you feel when you broke the school record and then broke your own record after that?
That was a really good feeling. I feel like I accomplished something, and I'm proud of myself for that.
What are your plans after high school as a diver?
I will be attending the University of Findlay for diving.
And when did you make that decision?
I signed in January.
Thanks, Mark. Back to you.
Thanks, Alex, and thank you, Addie. Once again, congratulations and great job. That's a buzzer. I'm Mark Jordan, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What's scoot in Defiance? I'm Summer Laurel, back with your DeFi AccuWeather forecast for this coming weekend and the week ahead. It seems to be warming up and beginning to look a little more like spring. Friday and Saturday's high are in the upper 40s with the low in the low 20s. Sunday is sunny skies with a high of 45 and a low of 30. Next week, we take a very small jump in temperature up to a high of 58 and a low of 42 on Monday. Tuesday's high is 64 with a low of 49. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are expecting some rain showers with the highs jumping between the low 60s and the mid 50s and the lows between the mid 40s and 50s. I am the Summer Laurel, and this has been your DeFi AccuWeather forecast. Stay dry, DeFi.
And now, deep thoughts.
Ponder this. Today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again.
Deep thoughts.
Did you know this symbol isn't called hashtag or pound? It's called octothorpe. Fact.
Wow, that was really factual and deep.
It's back, The Chew. This debate is about the most beloved children's show programming. About Disney and...
Nickelodeon.
Shut up, Liv.
Back at it again here with The Chew. Today I have Frank Hernandez and Josh Polanco. Today we're going to debate about whether Disney Channel or Nickelodeon is better. Frankie's going to go first.
All right, for starters, Nickelodeon has SpongeBob. That's all I really need. Because if you didn't watch SpongeBob when you were younger, you really didn't live. Come on, the Krabby Patty Secret Formula? Really? What? Nothing on Disney tops the Krabby Patty Secret Formula. It's SpongeBob. That is what SpongeBob is.
He got a point. Josh, what do you got to say?
First, we're going movies. We got The Lion King. Shoot, we got all the princess movies. Aladdin. We got Lilo and Stitch. What do you got to top that, huh? We got Lilo and Stitch. Go ahead.
All right. Well, we got Victorious. You know, we got. Did I say? I don't think I said iCarly. We got iCarly. That's fire. Even the old shows like Rugrats. You know, Cat Dog, Wild Thornberries. Hey, the generation before us was growing up on it, and then they paved the way for us. But we also, your favorite actor getting slimed? Who else gets slimed? You always wanted to be slimed, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, come on.
Josh, what do you got to say, man?
Okay, we got Kim Possible, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, Phineas and Ferb, Wizards of Waverly Place. You can't top that. Everyone watched that show. And Kim Possible. We got the Proud Family, bruh. We got High School Musical 1, 2, and 3, and a reunion. Bruh, don't even get me started. Boy. All right.
Frank, what you got, man?
We got Danny Phantom, Dora. You can't top that. Ninja Turtles. We do got the Ninja Turtles. Invader Sim, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Okay, come on now.
Josh.
Bro, we got the Jonas Brothers one. We got Jesse. We got Corey in the house. What do I have to say after that? Disney XD counts too. We got the two pairs of kings, whatever, and kicking it. Shoot!
Frankie, this is your last try, man.
We got Jimmy Neutron. That movie, that show.
I love Jimmy Neutron for sure.
Yeah, we have Doug. Doug taught you life lessons that we could have used nowadays. Keenan and Kel. Come on, the SpongeBob movie and the live action one. David Hasselhoff was in that movie. That's my argument right there.
Josh, your last time, man.
Here we had Jesse. Good luck, Charlie. We had all the Mickey Mouse shows. Shoo! We had the Emperor's New School. We had American Drag. We had Austin Alley and Gravity Falls. What else we have? Man, there's so much I can't even go on. I already mentioned Lion King. That's all we need.
Hard debate here. It's hard to choose one, but I'm gonna have to go with my boy Josh. Disney channels is too goated. For sure. Shake it up. Yep. That's the Chew. Thank you for joining. We'll see you later.
And that brings us to the end of this episode. I'm Ethan Engel, and I think Nickelodeon is cool.
And I'm Liv Adams, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Mr. Martin, can you please walk us through the process of when we have bad weather and you have to decide on whether to cancel or 2-hour delay? I can't do this. Why do you have me doing this?